Hello, won't you tell me your name? Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to New Music Mondays.
That wasn't what I expected. Hello, I love you, won't you tell me your name? And then we've got a remix version going on in the background.
The remix.
It's not
Good
quite
evening,
what I
Martin.
expected.
Just
Good
one more time.
evening.
Shout out to Heineken Zero. You'll find out next week why.
I haven't got mine. It's through there somewhere. I'll need to do that when I get a moment. I'll go and grab.
How are you, Martin?
I'm splendidly well, thank you very much. Actually, that's not true. I have a sore back and a mild cold. But
how's winter?
To know the details. Do you know what? It's been a very lovely day. This is very good. Thank you for introducing the whole British concept to the show as we talk about the weather to introduce it. It's a very British thing. I'll get a cup of tea next and do it properly. It's actually been a really lovely day here and quite mild for the time of year.
Okay.
But obviously it's getting into evening now, so you can tell it's winter when it gets into evening because the temperature drops rapidly. Especially when
I always talk to you about load shedding.
I do. Well, apparently we're going to get it.
Yeah, you're going to get it.
we're
still going through load shedding, but we're about to introduce a brand new one.
Oh, yeah.
Called water shedding.
That sounds like either naughty sex games or some kind of torture. What is it?
Water shedding. They're going to be cutting off water in areas during certain periods of the day.
Okay.
So
not enough water?
Not enough water. We haven't had rain in Johannesburg for nearly 6 months.
Wow.
So Johannesburg is getting quite dire, to put it mildly. No rain.
I think that's pronounced dry.
Yeah. Drier, dire. It's both. It's pretty much everything rolled into one. We're about to get water shedding. So they've been announcing it the last couple of days. We're waiting for it to be fully implemented.
Water shedding sounds like the reverse of what they're actually trying to do. It sounds like the wrong
water shedding sounds like some kind of World War II thing they did.
Or it sounds like you're going to get loads of it. It's like, oh God, I was really badly water shedded last night or something. I don't know.
No, it sounds like something, when they put you...
I went out on Friday and got totally water shedded.
Okay, we don't talk much about music on this show. But anyway, DNA is looking at me like, is this a music show? What kind of show is this?
Welcome to our guests who are going,
tell us,
WTF is this?
Yes. Before we get into our guests, I'd just like to chat a little bit about the show that I saw you posting about, the Apollo sessions. Is that what it's called?
Apollo Audio Presents is our current.
Really like the clips that I saw, the photos.
Tell
us more about that.
It was actually our first anniversary show this week. When I joined the boys at Apollo Audio last year after my studio shut down, and I have now got a good working relationship with those guys there. We started doing some live events. October last year was the first one we did, and we've just been, the first couple were a bit of a sort of, let's test this out, make sure we can actually practically do it. But the ones we've done this year, 3 we've done since the summer this year, have been really good. We've had about 70 people in the venue, and it's just the live room at the studio. 70 people in the venue, 4 acts playing, ranging from solo acoustic to, what did we have? A 7-piece sort of jazz funk outfit.
Nice.
On Friday. Excellent bands, really good stuff. So the guys that have been there have got to say that. And as we were saying off air, our next stage is to try and explore how we get the people who can't be in the venue to see some of that content as well. So capture it so we can put it out.
Very excited.
Either through live stream or through post.
DNA is asking something. Sorry.
Hello, DNA.
He wants a post-it button.
A post-it. Well, it's important stuff.
It's important things. Right in the middle of a show, DNA is asking me for a post-it. DNA, this is a live show here.
Is it?
It's a live TV show, broadcast to millions of people on YouTube and the internet.
You don't get this on Jules Holland. It's not...
Exactly.
No one's asking him for a post-it note.
You got a post-it?
It was a really good show on Friday. Yeah, really, really proud of what we're putting together. Because I say it was a little. We didn't really have the infrastructure or the logistics to do it initially. So, getting it all set up and ready and looking good. We've got backdrops. We've got lights. We've got sound. We've got artists. Is there anything else we need?
Yeah, pretty much that.
I think that's about
Just
it.
got to record it and post it.
That's what you need for
Anyway,
a good.
as you know, we had the Basadi in Music Awards this weekend.
Yeah.
This Saturday, which took place, which celebrated women in music, which was an incredible event. And shout out to Claudia and her team for putting together a phenomenal event. Rion and the guys for putting together an incredible stage, lighting, everything about it. And to my team, well done, guys. You guys pulled off an incredible show from a video perspective. We're about to start an edit on that, and very excited to be shortly sharing that with everybody. So I'm very, very excited. It was an incredible event. It was an amazing thing to be part of, and to see women in music celebrated. Should be done more of. We should be celebrating women in music every day. And how is that for a...
That was a very good segue. Okay, I was going to say something, but I'm not going to because I'd have ruined it. No, go for it.
How is that for a great segue? Welcome, Nitzsche. I got it wrong. You see, I told you I would.
You'd not.
Hi, good evening, guys. How are you?
Fine, thanks to you.
Really good.
I'm good, thank you.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
Awesome. So just tell us how to pronounce it again, because I obviously got it wrong again.
Nitzsche.
Nitzsche. I said Nitzsche. You see.
You know what happened there? You tried too hard, Jules. You just tried too hard.
Oh, sorry.
Nitzsche, welcome to the show. As you saw my segue into that, we celebrated women in music in South Africa this weekend, which was a phenomenal event to have been part of, which we filmed, and it was just incredible to see the power of women in music and the talent of young women in music in South Africa, and actually starting to dominate a very male-led industry, which I'm really excited to see, which we've not seen a lot of in the past, but you're starting to notice. I was chatting to the guys around the official South African charts, and Nomfunda Mo has now had over 10 million streams of her latest single, just showing you how women are starting to really take over in music. How does it feel to be part of that revolution happening right now in this country?
To be honest, I would have never dreamed that I would be here today. I never thought it would be possible. But to be able to have a voice, and to be able to put down thoughts and feelings, and knowing that somebody out there might be connecting or feeling or relating to something, it's something else. It's something. Yeah, it's still something I have to get used to.
It's kind of left you slightly speechless, which is
yes,
nice.
Definitely.
You've touched on something we've mentioned on the show before, which is that ability of music to communicate or connect with people.
Yes. Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about who is Nitzsche and how did this all come to be?
Well, how it all came to be. I never actually, if it wasn't for my mom, to be honest, I would have never started singing. So moved down to Cape Town after pursuing a dream for 3 years. Nothing happened. Moved to Cape Town, and I got a little bit interested in songwriting, because I've always written down something, but I never thought about it. So just wanted to find out a little bit more about songwriting, and I connected with a songwriter, and from the first session we just started with the first single. So it was really
Deja Vu.
Yes.
Okay.
That was Deja Vu. I wrote something in my teenage years after going through a breakup, but I never finished the song because I never knew that it's gonna come up something. I just left it. And then as we had our first writing session with my co-writer Kyle, we managed to finish the song with new memories and moments that I've shared with new friends in Cape Town, because I wasn't going through a heartbreak anymore. So we had to finish the song in a way, and it's just all amazing how everything comes together and how it happens.
So you mentioned the fact in the mail that Joe sent us is that you were part of Sing Online? What is
Yes.
that? Tell us a little bit about that.
I think it's like a music competition, and also like you learn how to sing, and from obviously famous singers and songwriters. So then you go through these classes and you've got tasks to do, and then you have online meetings with your mentor, giving you advice what you can do better, what you can do here, and what you can do there. And my mentor had a very interesting video call with like one of the best songwriters in South Africa. And his advice was to songwriters was you have to write something that either people can relate to or they can feel connected to. And obviously that was the start of a new journey for me.
And how did the music journey come apart? I mean, we're getting a bit of feedback there. Tell us about how, because I mean, according to your bio as well, you've also done acting. So music is kind of like
acting.
Yes, that's what it says here.
Yeah, maybe in the music video, but never. I don't know. That's the only acting I've been doing.
Okay, hang on. I kind of I misunderstood this. So it said I was part of singers, an actor and singer. And then obviously I think that was meaning to mentors and actors. Okay, forgive me for that. I misread that. Oh well, you know no, but actually quite. You know, a lot of the artists that we
what do you know? I don't know about any acting. What do you mean?
It's a big thing. Actors getting into music and musicians getting into acting. It definitely is a bit of a trend happening at the moment. I see a lot of it.
Absolutely.
I wouldn't believe much about the acting though. I've only done the music video, but I think that's where it's going to stay.
Which was the music video for the first single, Deja Vu. There's no music video yet for the new single, Only For You. Is that correct?
But maybe soon. Maybe soon.
Awesome. And what's in line for you in the future coming up after the single?
I'm just really enjoying what I'm doing at the moment. But I can say that we are busy with a new single. Okay. And this one is an Afrikaans one.
Oh, great.
Which I'm very excited about. I was actually very scared of Afrikaans. That's why I chose the English side of singing, and because I don't know why, but now I think I'm surprising myself by going Afrikaans.
The Afrikaans market is huge in South Africa. We all know that. And the one thing that I love about the Afrikaans market is very loyal to its artists.
Yes.
So when people support Afrikaans music, they really support it. They get 100% behind it. It's a very loyal industry, which is great to see in terms of supporting the Afrikaans language. So, I mean, you know, why not? Go for it. Absolutely, 100%. So, well, let's take a listen. This is Only For You, the brand new single from Nitzsche. Tell us what you think. Hope you enjoy. Here we go.
How do you know it's real? Can you know just by the way it feels? My mind's been running away. Can't seem to stay only one place. You can be an artist, I can be a muse. Paint me brighter when I'm feeling blue. You can flatter me with your insanity of being a daydream in your fantasy. Only for you, only for you, only for you, you. Only for you, only for you, only for you, you. Body's electric, it's so magnetic. This feeling can be erased. Oh, I'm ready, but so unsteady. It's a dream I'll never leave. You can be an artist, I can be a muse. Paint me brighter when I'm feeling blue. You can flatter me with your insanity of being a daydream in your fantasy. Only for you, only for you, only for you, you. Only for you, I walked in and your eyes fell on me.
Say what?
Yeah, it felt good and you changed up my mood.
No.
Though you're slightly out of focus, I just couldn't help but notice.
What?
You're what I need, I'm what you need. You can be an artist, I can be a muse. Paint me brighter, but I'm feeling blue. You can flatter me with your insanity of being a daydream in your fantasy. Only for you, only for you, only for you, you. Only for you, only for you, only for you, you. Only for you, only for you, only for you, only for you, only for you.
Only for you, Nitzsche, on New Music Mondays. Bringing the finest in new music from across the globe. Loving it.
Julian's excited when he starts distorting the microphone.
Yes, I do that.
Into the
When I'm enjoying music, I get distorted. I love new music. Look, we've got
It's the switch up, baby.
congratulations, Nitzsche, on your second single, Only for You, which means
Thank
we can
you
only
very
expect better
much.
things from you in the future.
What
fantastic.
What do you guys think about the song?
I love it. Great pop song. Perfect.
It sounds. I mean, there's the best possible influences in. I mean, the main thing that stuck out for me is that sounds like someone's been listening a bit to Taylor Swift 1989 album. If you're gonna, I mean, just that little guitar riff there, it's a bit like Style. I think that little ding 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 ding.
A little bit of a
guitar riff.
Kylie feel to it underneath
But
it as
Kylie,
well.
I thought Kylie as well.
Yeah,
And
a little bit of Kylie.
Keisha.
Yeah.
There's just some a beautiful. You know, I think I saw in the biog they said we've built a pop track from the ground up. You go, well, yeah, if you're going to build something, you use great foundations, don't you? And that's what that sounds like. It's just like these are fantastic foundations. What's the best pop music around? Let's build on those foundations. And you've done a great
Thank
job
you,
on that. It
guys.
sounds absolutely fantastic. I mean, it's such a great pop track. That's what it says, isn't it? It's like it's a great pop
Exactly it.
track.
It's a great pop track. And
Thank you, guys.
congratulations on the track. And we
Thank
wish
you
you all the
very much.
best. Please remind people how they can find out more
Oh.
information about you.
And the sense.
Oh,
of,
wait, Martin.
I love a sense of humor in the track as well. That's what. That's those little breaks in there as well, just fantastic.
DNA is making
yeah.
an absolute racket in the
There we go,
background. Congratulations. And where can people find out more information about you?
I am on Instagram, Nitzsche VR, Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. I started TikTok. So let's
Everybody's got to have a TikTok channel these days.
everybody.
How are
Yes.
you finding TikTok?
Oh, I'm struggling a bit, but hopefully I'll get a hang of it.
I'm
very soon.
struggling as well.
Yeah.
I just can't get my head around TikTok yet. But I will. It is the future.
But
We
to
saw
be
it
fair,
with the
you're
South
the wrong
African Music Awards.
generation, Jules. I'm pretty sure Nitzsche will get our head around it faster than we will.
Yeah, no problem.
Thanks.
Trying to get my son to run a TikTok channel, but he's like, yeah, I'll get there. I'm like, no, run our TikTok channel now.
Okay.
Let's go. Thank you so much for joining us on the show,
Thank you,
and we
guys.
wish you all the best. And please let us know when you got new music out. We'll be welcome to have you back on the show.
If I may ask you a question,
Go for it.
I did a little bit of research on the Discovery TV, and this stage, where's the stage that I've seen
You are
on
the
the
stage.
platform?
Oh, you
No,
mean-
no, there's a
you
beautiful
the,
stage.
Oh, you're talking about
Yes.
this. Hang on, let me see if I know what you're talking about. Is this what you're talking about?
You mean the Discover TV studio? I'm sure.
Discover TV Studio. Is that
It's
what
a
you're talking about?
beautiful studio.
Yes, that's our studio, which is right behind me in the next room.
Wow. It
So
looks
if you
so
ever in
comfortable
Joburg-
and so homey. It's so
That's the
nice.
idea.
Actually, wow,
That's
that's
the
very,
idea.
very
That's why
nice.
it's called Tales from the Lounge.
May I come and visit soon?
Anytime you're in Johannesburg, you're welcome to come visit us and do a performance in our studio. We offer our studio to all artists. So to be able to come into
Wow.
studio and do a performance here, you do 4 songs, and we share that on all our social media platforms across the world. So when you're in Johannesburg, please feel free to. Are you in Cape Town?
Yes, I am.
Well, when you come to Joburg, please come hook us up. You can find us on all platforms, and please come and visit us and come onto our channel.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Thanks.
And as we've
It's
said
a
to
pleasure.
many artists before, it's not a one-time only deal. This it's
Yep.
New Music Mondays. That's new music, not new artists. So whenever you've got anything new out, or even if you don't, just tell us you'd like to come back on this show.
We love, as you can hear, we like to talk a lot, an absolute lot.
But it's good. It's
We
good.
like new music and we like new artists and we like people. So this is a great show for that sort of thing, you know.
That's what we do.
Thank you very much for the opportunity to chat with you guys.
It's
Thank you, Nitzsche. Chat soon.
Bye.
Bye. And I hate to see it being so bright. Ah, that's better.
Splendid stuff. If you're gonna, you know, pick some pop references to work from, I think Taylor Swift and Max Martin are a good place to start, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Have a listen to how do they do it? Can
Yep.
I learn anything from that?
Yep. 100%.
Yeah. Remember we had Sam Gifford on who was telling about he spent 6 months listening to Coldplay before he started
Yeah.
writing his new music.
Yeah, I remember
And
that.
His new
Remember
music
that.
sounds nothing like Coldplay, except that you can hear where he's gone. That's how Coldplay do stuff, and he's done something that was great. Fantastic.
Absolutely. Awesome. Should we get our next guest on?
Yes, it's been
If
waiting
not-
for ages.
For years, weeks and months. Here we go. And there you have
Wow,
it.
that's a
Extremely big.
That's an extreme close up. Remember that Wayne's
Let's
World?
go.
That's
there,
better.
that's better.
There we go.
There we go.
Was that Wayne's World that did that? I can't remember.
Yeah.
I'm gonna share it on my socials now. You know, I was struggling to find the link. I was like, "Where is it? Where is it?"
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I should have sent it to you.
You
might
know,
Welcome to the show. We already asked with Nitzsche as well. How do we pronounce your name? Is it Jesus?
Velazquez.
Jesus,
Jesus?
if you
Okay.
like.
But your artist name is Velazquez.
Velazquez, yeah, Velazquez.
Velasquez.
Yeah.
Velasquez. Welcome,
Very
Jesus.
good to have you on the show. Welcome to New Music Mondays.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
So this is
Oh, no,
all
it's
very
an absolute
exciting
pleasure.
for us. Where are you in the world?
I'm in London.
You are in London.
Yeah.
Go. We didn't go anywhere else, Martin. We stayed in London.
That's fine. So Julian asked me when we were setting this up. He said, "Where's Velazquez based?" I said, "I actually don't know. I forgot to ask."
It's probably a bit confusing with all the Spanish stuff. You probably would think that I live in Spain.
Not necessarily, but I didn't. I bet you know. Who did we have on last? We had someone South African from Hawaii last week.
Yeah,
Oh,
he was in
of course.
Hawaii.
Hawaii.
Luke
so, you
Belling.
know, it's mainly that we just don't know, and this is the wonder of this way of doing the show: is we can be anywhere in the world and we can
Yeah.
get hooked up. So
Yeah.
that's fantastic. Anyway, welcome to the show. It was about 10 minutes ago. It was a gorgeous sunset here. I'm just north of London.
Oh, lovely.
So it was a very nice day.
I got my windows closed.
Quite right too. You know, yeah,
Could that being-
I mean, because it's bloody chaotic out there. Seriously, it's weird. Welcome to the show. Anyway, nice to have you on. Tell us a little bit about you. You're based in London, but other than that, we largely know nothing. Other than that, we've got a great track to play for our.
Oh yes, we got. I've listened to it 4 times today already.
Oh, thank you. I saw that on my streams on my app.
You'll see
the
South
numbers
Africa
rated.
playing it. South Africa playing it. South Africa playing it.
It's
Yeah, that'll
somewhere
be
in
me.
South Africa.
So give us a bit of background.
Yeah, well, I've been living in London for like 8 years now, 7, 8 years. I don't even know. But yeah, I'm a nurse actually. So I came from Spain as a qualified nurse, and I've been working in London since. And then I studied a degree in songwriting here because I've always been a musician. So I just wanted to go for it. And now I'm doing a bit of both, and that's why I'm a bit sleepy because I've been doing a night shift.
Oh, shit. So you're night shifting as a nurse at night, and then you're writing music during the day.
Literally, yeah, that's sort of my bio.
Well,
Wow.
we have two.
That's cool.
Two big reasons to be grateful to you then. So we'll get right there.
Oh, thank
Yeah,
you.
let's do that.
There's a lot of people in the studio.
A lot of people in both studios. It's in stereo.
Where we keep them. But thank you for doing both of those things. Vital work, as far as I'm concerned, on both sides of the coin. So you came from Spain. What part of Spain?
Seville,
Seville. Not a place that I've ever been.
which is south of Spain, nice and hot, and
And here you are.
in gloomy London.
In the cold.
Well, there was a bit of a Spanish summer here this year, I think, but
It was pretty nice though. It's been nice.
So you said you've been writing. You've sort of picked that up again. How long have you been a songwriter for?
Not that long, really. Well, about 7-8 years, really. And I used to write in Spain in English always, and then I was thinking, obviously, I wanted to come to England because I wanted to improve my English so I could write better. And then at some point, I was like, I really want to do this and learn actually how to write properly. I write music, and then I did a degree in songwriting, and that helped a lot. I mean, I couldn't write as I'm writing without that as being essential.
Right. Was that in the UK?
Yeah.
London? Who was that with?
ICMP?
I know ICMP very well, down in
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
I
Lovely place.
I would try and think of some names that you might know, but it'd be one of those things where I could list off names and you might go, no.
Oh, yeah, well, very uncomfortable as well.
But it's but what it is a great place. Well, it's a great place for assisting, like I said.
It's fantastic.
Particularly, I think, because it's got a composition focus, which a lot of places don't. So, like I said, it really does support that songwriting side of things.
Yeah, it's really songwriting focus. Really, they do this songwriter circle where they invite like 5 songwriters and then they play one song each, acoustic, and it's fantastic. It's really good. It's a fantastic place. I was so happy to study there.
Brilliant place. So we're looking forward to playing your track. It's got we were talking with a band last week called Cinegraphique.
Very similar feel.
I was going to say to them they had a very particular aesthetic to the music, which they were sort of surprised that we said that. But you've got a very particular aesthetic in your music as well. Where's that driven from? What's your influences? What's your style?
I guess it's about who I am really, and things that I like, and obviously I love video games, and especially retro video games and stuff like that. I'm not obsessed with them, but I just love their aesthetics, and I just I went for that sort of thing. And I also use a bit of flamenco sometimes, because obviously I was a guitar player, a flamenco guitar, so sometimes I do that. I didn't do it on this track though, so
it gave me a kind of a 1975 feel to it in a way, early 1975.
Yes. There's a few influences, big influences I have, like the Midnight, or like I don't know, Robert Parker. There's a few of them, but yeah, I'm still finding myself into the genre. But yeah, it's definitely in that direction, sort of synth wave, sort of.
Yeah, I love it. I mean, I'm very much into synth, so that's right up my alley. As Martin knows,
oh, good.
Depeche Mode, any other synth band I can find in my life, I'm very, very excited for. Especially that I've got my tickets for Twickenham next year. I'm coming to London. Can't wait. Martin and I are going to watch Depeche Mode. I'll remind everybody for the rest of the year, every week, Martin.
It'll be mentioned every week until it happens.
Every Monday.
So is the sound driven by, is that a deliberate choice of instruments, or is that, because one of the conversations we had last week, is it driven by what you have, or is it driven by no, that's the sound I want to make?
A bit of a mix. Yeah, it's been obviously with time I've changed the way I write and record, and I guess once you do it yourself, you gotta make some choices as well. You can just get a drummer or learn to play drums. So you sort of go for electronic drums, and then I do play the bass though. I like my bass in there, and yeah. So it is more to do with my skills or my skill set, and that I am obviously a solo artist. So
yeah.
I play with that.
This is all you. Yeah, you've done the whole thing. Is you.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Well, I said I was kind of rather taken by this track straight off. So it's good to have
like
you.
It. Can we play it again
On the show? I'm delighted
Please
that
give
there's
you
a
the
video
streams.
that we can show for this as well. So let's have a look, and we'll have another chat afterwards.
Here we go. Tell us what you think.
Health is low, life's high. Your legs are slow, you're lost and broken in the night. Save the game, time's out. The monsters come to hunt you down. If you can. even harder, but the day's gonna come if you keep on fighting. Let her be the glow, let her be the light. If you resist, it makes your body grow. Level up, feel your body glow. Let her be the light. If you resist, it makes your body grow. Level up, feel your body.
Love it. Such a cool vibe to that.
You're gonna get so invested in the storyline of this video as well. Like,
Yeah, I know. It's like kind of level up, ladies and gentlemen, here on New Music Mondays. Velazquez. I'll get it right one of these days. Hold on. Are you muted? No, you're not muted. There you go.
I'm back,
I will
I'm
get
back.
it right. Now available, as you can see, in 8-bit. Available on all streaming platforms. I love the video. Actually, I got lost in it. I kind of like was just like, oh, I want to play.
I'm
Thank you,
not,
yeah.
I'm not very au fait with gameplay and stuff like that. Is that from an actual game? Or is that animated
It is a
from
game.
scratch, or is that a game that actually?
Yeah, that's a very good question. It is a game. It is an indie game, actually, because I thought it would be a good idea to contact indie developers and see if one of them wouldn't do his game in my video, so we could collaborate like that. So it's an actual game, and it's on the YouTube video on the link,
Oh, cool.
Ah, okay.
so you can actually play it.
Find that.
Ah, fantastic.
I
find the
never
link.
finished it, but yeah, it's pretty cool actually.
I'm
And,
going to go find the link. You see, I'm determined.
No, I love it. So it's great. Just those. I mean, another thing about collaborations again is the sort of creativity, but also the collaboration to kind of. I don't know. I sometimes feel like, obviously, the best examples are people like yourself who do that reaching out. I sometimes feel that there's artists who I don't know, maybe they're nervous about that, or maybe overly protective or something, that kind of don't, or fear that it's not right to reach out to a possible collaborator. But then you get these great ideas and go like, yeah, I'm just going to ask. If I can-
Definitely. I mean, it's so
would
important.
you
I
be
used to be like
interested
that
in
too. Yeah,
Yeah.
I used to be like that too, and I didn't want to. I felt like it was wrong in any way somehow, and I was just like, why not? It's just if they don't want to do it, they will say no, and there's nothing wrong about it. It's good for them as well. It's good for me. It's good for everybody. It's like a way to help each other. Really.
They need to put your music, though, onto the game now.
Nope.
Hey?
I'm waiting for that to happen.
Yes, because I've got the game now in front of me. And the thing I should be hearing now is your song as the intro to the game.
Well, I really respect whoever did the music for the video game, so I don't want to replace it with my music. But if you
Martin,
just
carry
want to
on.
mute the music,
I'm going to be playing, Martin. You carry on, Martin. I'm going to be doing it.
It's going to be playing the game now. Oh, dear me. Yeah, it's. I think it's good advice just to do those reach outs. As you said, the worst that can happen is no. And I think sometimes people are maybe concerned about asking.
That's
There's
very
a
loud.
guy I used to work with as a he was a business consultant, personal development type guy, and he said that people have to remember it's okay to ask for anything you want, but remember that it's okay for the person you're asking to say no.
yeah,
And as long as
definitely.
you work on that on that basis, then you should generally be fine. It's always an invitation. I'd like this. You can say no. That's okay. There's no panic.
Yeah, no pressure, not being like, keep insisting and being like annoying like that. And obviously,
or
even
expecting,
something.
you didn't ask him
Yeah.
thinking that. He said, well, why wouldn't you want to be on my? Come
Yeah.
on. It's not like that.
Come on, why not?
But it's like,
Just do it.
Come on, man. What's wrong with you? It's really good.
Yeah.
But it's great. It's a great collaboration. I love it. I do want to point Julian and everyone else as well to previous track, in particular Disco Dancing, which I checked out initially. I think was the first one that I came across of yours. I thought.
Oh, here we go. What's that game?
Terrific track.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
I really like that as well. So, as you said, you've been doing this for a little while, 7-8 years. But is this, as far as releasing stuff, is this fairly recent that you've started releasing tracks?
Yeah, this is a new project, and it's completely different to what I used to do. I used to do more like indie rock sort of thing, and yeah, this is a completely new project from last year. really after I finished uni, I started this.
Nice.
So it sounds completely different. It's
Very
a different
cool.
artist.
And wish you the best of luck with it. Is this something you're intending to take out live?
No, just say thank you and appreciate that you guys are having me here. And
No, man, play live. We're
Oh.
gonna play this
Are
live.
you going to do some live events? Sorry, that was me
sorry,
saying.
why did I say that? yeah.
I mean, thank you, but yeah.
You're welcome. Not at the moment, but I just have to find the way around that really as a solo artist to play this sort of music. I want to do it. I can't wait to do it, but I also want to have I don't know, like a bit of a fan base before I do that. I don't want to just play for my friends, which is amazing. I could do it once, but not on a regular basis.
Got you.
That's a fair point. Got to start there. But it's what you when you cross that threshold when there's someone in the audience where you go, I don't know that person. That's a good feeling, isn't it? It's
Who
like,
are
why
you?
are they here? I don't even know them.
They go in the wrong room, maybe.
Well, hopefully, coming on shows like this will hopefully help, and we're here to try and spread the word for you as well. So, good luck with it all.
Thank you very much.
Anything exciting coming up you want to share with us, or is it just kind of no? Go and stream this.
There's that song, the disco dancing as well. I've got 4 songs out now, and I've got 2 more coming. One in December, beginning of December, and then the whole EP next year. So
Please
that's
keep
sort of
sharing
the
the new music with us. We're
I will,
loving it.
yeah.
I'm gonna go listen to disco dancing now. We might even play out with that tonight. I think.
I'd be really happy to know
Why
that.
not? Why not?
Splendid stuff.
Jesus, thank you for joining us.
Thank you very
Good to meet
much.
you. Thank you for getting in touch with us.
Yeah,
And,
great to have you on the show. Can't wait to hear more. And we will be playing out with that. So everybody stick around. You'll be able to watch that as we play out the show just a little bit later. Thank you so much for joining us, Jesus.
Lovely. Thank you very much. Thank you, guys.
Chat soon. Cheers, mate.
Okay,
Bye.
bye-bye.
Great track. Really enjoyed that. And definitely will be playing out with that tonight. Yeah, awesome. Why are you looking to the left, Martin, or the right? What are you looking at?
I don't know. I realised I was doing it at the same time as you realised I was doing it, and I'm not sure.
I'm looking at the life of the party for the next video.
We're
We're going
going
to be playing out with
fly in here. I think I was also trying to think what is it that it reminds me of. Do you remember the band Razor Light?
Yes, I do very well. I actually saw them live in South Africa.
Yes, good band. I saw them live a couple of times. I thought they were really good. Johnny Borrell's weird, but he's got a weird new band.
Antonio
called,
says, "Wash hands, wash hands."
Wash hands. I think that's this, isn't it? I think it's
sounds like it.
to Con. I don't know.
Isn't that wash hands, wash
That
hands?
was me. That was me.
Something
doing
like
it.
that.
There's the guy that was the drummer in Razorlight, who I think wrote most of their second album.
Okay.
Had a band afterwards called I Am Arrows, I think they were called.
Don't know them.
But there's a couple of tracks that he released under that name, which remind me very much of what Velazquez is doing as well. Which that was one of those things that I really loved. So when I heard that track, it's like, oh, and this what I'm getting at in a very roundabout way.
Very roundabout way.
Sometimes you hear one of the great things about new music is that it also reminds you of old music.
Yeah, 100%.
So you kind of hear something new and you go, I love that, and you know what that's made me think of is that thing I also used to love or I've heard before. I'll go and check that out as well. So there's a thing about new music that inspires you to want to explore all the other stuff as well. So you don't get kind of caught in one sort of, oh no, I only like old stuff or I only like new stuff. The new stuff will take you anywhere.
Got you.
And that's what
I agree.
I love it.
I agree. And that brings us to the end of another show.
Indeed.
Indeed. What else is happening this week music-wise? I'm trying to think of anything going down. Next weekend we got the Corona Sunset Festival, which we'll be at. I'm looking forward to that. A full lineup of international and South Africa.
Corona Sunset
Festival.
Why is it called that?
Corona beer.
Okay, fine. I thought it was finally we're done with it. It's gone.
Corona Sunset Festival taking place
No, that's
in
sponsored by
Johannesburg.
Corona. Okay, fine.
Yes, it's sponsored by Corona. 100% sponsored by Corona. Is taking place on Saturday, the 29th of October, here in Johannesburg at the Huddle Park venue. On that, we have from the UK, Endless Summer, Kitty Amore. From France, we've got Nico DeAndrea. We've got FKA Mash, Good Luck, Sunil Musician, Zakes Bantwini, and Glover Youth Choir, Msaki, Major League. It's a massive, massive party. Let's put it that way. Taking place next Saturday in Johannesburg, and we'll be there filming it on their behalf. So
Awesome.
the Discover TV crew will be there, capturing all the best moments of the event.
Awesome stuff.
Yeah, when you're back. And then this Saturday, which I'm quite excited about, is we will be at the Radium in Johannesburg with Max and Love, one of my favorite blues bands in this country. We'll be assisting them, helping them with sound, and we will also be filming the show, which I'm quite excited about because I really love this band. So if you're in the area, head on down to onto the Radium, and watch Max and Love live this Saturday in Johannesburg.
Splendid
That's it.
stuff. Our old friend Roxanne Debastian is on tour with Howard Jones at the moment.
Yeah, I believe he might be going to South Africa. I'm going to encourage them to bring her with him.
That would be cool. I'm sure everyone would be delighted about that. You know who I noticed was his. It's the Howard Jones trio.
Yes.
He goes out as, and I noticed that one of the members of the band is Nick Beggs. Do you know who Nick Beggs is?
That rings a bell. Why?
And I was like, wow, that is like what a musical community. He was Kajagoogoo.
Oh, wow. Okay. That is interesting. That's a cool combination.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It's what a nice little music community that's obviously lasted for like 40 years. Of,
Yeah.
hey, we used to hang out together, man. Let's
make
form
another
a
new
trio
band
together,
together.
man.
Yeah, man. And obviously next weekend's Halloween. So yes, everybody, it's Halloween Fest all over Johannesburg, and I'm sure all over the UK as well, which is pretty exciting. So yeah, we're excited about that.
Well, you know, we've
definitely check
had a lot of horror in October in the UK. So
Yeah. Oh, and one final thing, starting this weekend, one of my favorite South African bands of all time, Boo, are back on tour, and they will be doing their world tour, as they like to call it,
that's a
this
brilliant
week,
segue
this
as well,
Thursday.
by the way. I like that. Gone from Halloween to Boo. I like
To
that.
Boo. They'll be doing their
It's
world
a
tour
very-
all
it's a
over
very good
Pretoria
one.
and Johannesburg. We will hopefully be having them in studio as well as Hell's Kitchen. We are speaking to them. They will be starting off their tour at Rumours in Johannesburg on the 20th of October. For 100 Rand, we'll get you into that. That is Boo this week at Rumours Lounge in Stratham Park. Don't miss that. It's going to be an absolute blast. If you want to see a really good band, it'll just blow your mind. Boo are it. So check that out. That's it for us on New Music Mondays. We're going to play out with Velazquez. I can't even get it.
Oh, that's good.
With disco dancing. I'm just going to play it over the YouTube channel. Martin, I'll see you next week. This is Julian from Johannesburg. Bye, everybody.
See, I've never saluted in my life. What was I doing there?
I don't know. I'll do it with you. There we go. Cheers, everybody. Let's do this. See you next week. Bye.